I never ever wanted anyone to say to me, "I made you so I can break you."
Mm.
That was the thing that, the ism that crawls up your back and wants you to fight. That's the thing that wanted to make me fight.
Mm.
So I'm not sleeping with you to
No.
get ahead.
Come on, you couldn't sleep with at least one person. Like,
No,
okay, that ain't gonna be in the movie.
no,
Okay.
I'm not
That
sleeping.
ain't that ain't in Show Me Love the movie. Okay, like all right.
I'm not sitting down and drinking with you.
Come
I'm
on.
not mixing business with pleasure.
One drink.
No, I'm not
Okay.
doing it.
All right.
Because then as a woman,
Mm.
you don't take me serious.
Mm.
Let's handle business first.
Mm.
Make sure the deal is sealed.
Then we go get a drink.
Then, if you want to have something, I'm not staying long.
You gonna dog me out. You just gonna drink my drinks and
I'm going.
you gonna leave
but
me.
there's not gonna be any intimacy, no relationship.
This
No.
nigga here.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No.
You got to show me love.
I do want to stay.
Okay, I see what you're doing.
Hey, this is Robin S. Yeah, that be me, she, her. And you're watching thisis50.com.
And you got to show us love.
Oh, you better sing that.
A couple of days ago when I got the word there was a possibility you was coming, I didn't believe it because, one of the guys, he works on my show and he was like, you was auntie. I was like, man, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Because he's so meek and he's so cool and he don't be saying nothing.
Well, we don't try to, mix family business and everything,
Well, you told him to do that?
No,
Like, hey,
I
listen,
don't
all right, I'm your auntie when I'm at the house. All right, don't try to book me on nothing or none of that. Mind your business. I'm cool. All right.
Well, it's just to be able to accomplish things on your own, on your own merit, and that's keeping it 100. Being able to accomplish things on your own merit gives you more power than it is on using a name. Because you know that they want you for you and not for who you know.
Robin, I like where you're going with this, and it is very old school.
It is.
It's very old school.
But it works.
When it works.
Yeah.
When it works.
When it works, but see here, because I am old school, okay, it's like if I brought you a car, paid for it, gave it to you, would you appreciate it or would you dog it out?
I would appreciate the hell of the day. Nobody never bought me no car.
See, most kids don't do that because they didn't work for it. So if I made someone work for a car, you had to work for the car, make the payments on the car. You wouldn't allow anybody to smoke in your car, eat in your car, or anything in your car because that's what you working for.
Let me tell you what you just said. This is how I'm translating this. If you are a very privileged child and whatnot, you 9 times out of 10 you're probably not going to appreciate when somebody gives you something because you feel entitled. But if you are a kid that works really, really, really hard all the time and you're being rewarded a car, I can see it going a whole nother way. And that brings us right back around to nepotism. We was blessed, this world was blessed to have a cool ass white singer named Robin Thicke.
Yeah.
And his dad was, what's his dad? Alan Thicke? Alan Thicke.
Because of the connection.
Yeah, and in our world.
Yeah.
In our world. You know what I'm saying? He crossed genres and then was able to go back to his side of the fence.
Right.
And how much more easier would it have been if you had somebody co-signing you and you coming up as a black woman inside a very sexist industry, racist, genderphobic. It's a lot of different things stacked against you. How much more easy would it be for somebody to walk you in the door protecting you? Hey, don't fuck with her. Don't fuck with her. And you know what I'm saying?
How much easier would it have been?
Yeah. Think all the things you've been through.
I think that it would have.
Wasn't no Me Too either.
Right. It would have paved the way a little bit. But I still have to function on my credit. On my credit. My merit. You know? The introduction part would have made life easier. Where I wouldn't have had to knock on so many doors and pray that one door opens up. Okay. But the person that I am, the person that I was taught to be, humility is everything. You know, and so I would not have taken that for granted. I would have counted it all blessings. It's funny you asked me that question because when I first started, you know, and of course I'm traveling, I'm doing 4 shows in one night and the whole 9, right? After a while, when you know you do the slippery slope and everything goes down a bit, and I asked God, I said, well, you know, why didn't I have the fame, the fortune? You know, why am I still working a 9 to 5 or going back to a 9 to 5? You know, and because you know I was watching everything happen, and he just reminded me that when I started, I didn't ask for that. I asked for longevity, and longevity outweighs and beats all of that. You know, because it's a time capsule. You pull that time capsule out, open up that bottle, and bam, it's still there. You know. Years later, you throw it back under the ground and let it bury, let it sit for a little bit. 5 more years later, you pull it back out. Bam, it's still there. And that's what I've got. You know, so it's I like working on my own merit. I gained respect. I didn't sell my soul. Will never sell my soul. And I think I'm going to be around for a long time.
Most definitely. You definitely transcended, but at the same time, you know, I get this very serious, ferocious energy from you. This
right.
It's kind of it's upset. It's a little. I wish I could have.
I'm really not upset because I may not have been ready for it when it was offered. You know, if it was offered to me, I may have been. I don't know. I just don't know. I may have been head tripping. I may have been, honestly speaking, you just don't know what you're going to be like when something like that is hit. I'm not on 24/7. Okay, I hate makeup. I hate all that other stuff. Okay, when I have to wear it, I wear it.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
but I'm not on 24/7. I might have had to be on 24/7. Okay, and then ended up like, you know, a diva or something, like, you know, where nobody wants to deal with me because, you know, everybody's tugging and pulling. So now I got an attitude. I may not have been ready. You know, so I mean. No one knows. I like who I am. I like the skin I'm in. I like who I have become. And I like where I'm going. So I'm serious minded when it comes to my business. But other than that, I'm real low key.
So let's talk about, you know, just starting off doing music, period, and whatnot, because you was inside the dance genre.
Well, let's see. I started off in church.
I definitely see that.
Okay. I was 5 years old, and we had tell them my age, but it's okay. They used to come to the church and do the live broadcasting, and so they heard me. And a guy by the name of Brooke Alexander was my vocal trainer because Motown heard me, and they had contacted my mother, and they paid for my singing lessons and all the breathing and all the everything, right? And I did the singing lessons because my mother was a single parent. She couldn't afford dance and music at the same time. So 1 year dance, 1 year music, 1 year dance, 1 year music. And so
you got a good mom.
I had a wonderful mom. Took the singing lessons, and then at the end of the singing lessons, my mother was presented a contract, you know, where she had to turn me over to Motown. And she didn't want to do that.
Turn you over?
Well, basically, yeah. It was,
wow.
They would become my mentors.
And mom. And
my mother said, no way. She said, well, what do I owe you for the singing lessons? And I don't know how that transpired, but I didn't go, you know. But she was the first one that gave me my first concert. She rented out the place, tickets, hired the band, did everything. When I tell you I had that kind of mother. Because, you know, I used to wake up singing, go to bed singing, and she used to say, could you please just give me a break? Could you please just not sing just an hour? I said, can't do it. Can't do it. You know, I hear it here. I can't do it. You know, so she was that kind of mother. So, I mean, you know, fast forward, I've sang with a lot of bands in New York, because this is where I'm from.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. All right.
This is where I'm from. You know, my dad was.
What part?
I am from Queens and Long Island.
Wow.
You know where the red, black, and green rock is?
Okay.
Hollis and
Yes.
Long Boulevard?
Yeah.
That's where I'm from.
Get out of here.
And my dad was a singer.
Okay.
My dad was a boxer.
Wow.
You know, you ever heard of Stonewall Jackson?
Sounds very familiar.
Okay.
And I'm a big boxing fan too.
That was my dad. We come from a singing family. My brothers and sisters, we all sing. But my dad used to sing for the World's Fair. And so, you know, every night we were singing. You know, we were singing together. And it was in the blood. So I've sang with a lot of different type of bands, merengue bands, jazz bands, R&B bands. Closest I've ever gotten to sing and dance, believe it or not, was Don't Stop Till You Get Enough and Last Dance.
Get out of here.
Okay, I sang with, I don't know if you know, New York Soul Syndicate, I sang with them. Top Shelf, sang with them. And, you know, In and Out of Manhattan, and, you know.
Very serious about your craft.
Very, very serious.
Always working, getting better.
Always. I just believe if that was a gift that I was given. Now, I don't consider myself, and by no means, I do not consider myself a great singer. I just know how I feel and how it makes me feel, and it's projected that way.
You gotta explain that to me. Like, why don't you give yourself the title of a great singer? And you coming up in a time.
Learning.
Okay.
Because I'm always learning. I listen to vocalists. I learn from vocalists. Do you know how many of my licks I've heard on other people's singles?
I can imagine.
Okay. And I practice those things, but I also listen. Like, I'll listen to jazz singers and infuse them in what I'm doing. You know, so we're all supposed to learn from each other. That's my philosophy. We are all in this together. We're jockeying. Everybody's jockeying for the same, spot. Whether it's first, second, third, it doesn't matter. Everyone has a season, so if it's not my season now, it will become my season. But we're all supposed to learn from each other. We're all supposed to pick up things that feel good, sound good, and incorporate them into what we're doing, because no man is an island.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a good vocalist. It's a great vocalist. I listen to Layla Hathaway, and I pull from her. I grew up on Phyllis Hyman and Anita Baker, so I have very much infused them in what I do. And those are the songs that I was singing when I was singing with the band. So it was really easy for me to do that. How I ran upon dance music was, I think it was by, I want to say divine order, but for me, mistake, because I was singing with an R&B band at a club called Manhattan Proper Music Club.
Yeah.
And we were there every weekend, like pretty much the house band. We were there every weekend. And a friend of mine, Shirley Govan, said, I have some people that I want to come down so they can meet you. And I said, okay, cool. Still going to do me. That's it. They came down, they heard me. And they said, well, when are you available? We want to see you in the studio. And I said, okay, I whenever. Basically, that's what I said, whenever. So we set up an appointment and went down to the studio. I heard this song. And I'm looking like, okay, this can't be the song that they want me to sing, because I don't sing that fast. I don't do stuff like that. So they said, well, what do you think? I said, I can't do that. I can't do that. So they said, take it home, try it, listen to it. Came back, tried it. I was like, guys, I can't do this. I'm not feeling this song. He said, no, take it home. So what I did is I took the song apart, word for word, verse by verse, and tried to infuse it into my life. What part of this song really means something in my life? And, okay, they may have been right at that time, and you think, right? And so came back and we scheduled the studio time. Well, I hit another curveball. I got the flu. So what you're hearing now, what you hear on the radio of Show Me Love, that was me singing with the flu.
Get out of here. You a bad motherfucker. You to be able to pull that off like that with the flu.
I only wanted to do it one time, because I knew that, if I give it all I have now, and we can go in and edit tweak little things, but that first note, and those high notes, I was only gonna do that one time. You know.
You was pretty much fighting for your life on that.
I was. I couldn't breathe. I was sick. I was had box of tissues and medicine and everything. But that's per the flu.
Robin, I gotta tell you, you are an exceptionally amazing singer, and this is coming from like somebody that's around music all the time and it's so doctored up, and they inventing vocalists and rappers and whatnot, people that don't sound like that. You came up in a time where you had to be good. You can't fake what you do.
Yeah, and I don't lip sync. I can't. I don't remember what I've done in the beginning. I don't remember. And I figured it's my song, so I can sing it any way I want, as long as they get the high notes, as long as they get the beginning, as long as they get the end, or everything in between. If I want to say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, it's my song. I can do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But I don't lip sync.
So touring right now.
Touring.
Non-stop. You hadn't stopped.
I'm overseas a lot. I stay overseas a lot. Unfortunately, even though I love my people in the States, I don't get a lot of love in the States. So
that's how Crystal, she talked about that on Unsung too, that she stays overseas a lot. And the only thing that's really hard for her is you don't get the chance to see your family a lot.
No, my kids grew up with, and we didn't have FaceTime, back then. So
right.
I used to send them flowers at school to let them know I loved them. But my kids grew up totally an entertainer's child.
I heard I interviewed D.L. Hughley one time, and he said that out of the whole time he's been a comic, he's probably been home in total 7 years. And he would come home and he would see all these different pictures of moments that he'd missed, from graduations to Easters and stuff. Was it like that for you?
It was like that. The only thing that I would not do is travel on Christmas. I needed to be home on Christmas. I would go out on New Year's, but Christmas was theirs. It was for them. So I was home, and it's rough when you have little ones. My support system was absolutely on fleek. It was awesome. So I didn't worry about that. Like at one time, my son got sick. He must have been about a year old. And what they call now hand, foot, and mouth disease with the kids, it used to be called Coxsackie. And it's one of those diseases that they get fevers, high fevers, and they can't control the fevers. So when I flew out to San Francisco, I got a call that they were putting my child in the hospital. I said, y'all, I love y'all. I can't do this. I'm going home. I flew back home and was in the hospital with my son. When my son got better, I flew back out to San Francisco.
Okay.
So my kids were my everything.
And y'all have good relationships, or you never had to rebuild nothing with them because they feel like, Mama, you never was, you was always about to work with it.
I did. I had to rebuild. With my girls, I did. I had to rebuild because they were requiring certain things.
Wow.
From mommy.
Yeah, that's a big thing with young ladies.
Yeah, they were requiring certain things from mommy.
Yeah.
And I was able to do that. I mean,
right.
My kids grew up, they heard Show Me Love from the infant stage to the actual full blown. And so when we used to go to amusement parks, on the ride, I forgot, the Himalaya. And they heard the song and they were like, oh my gosh, or we go to a mall and people would stop me. But it's only because I had makeup on back then. That's why I don't like it now. And people would recognize me. Oh my gosh. So I had to remind them that this is how mom is able to
take care of
the things that you want. Right.
Not
want.
It's a difference.
You want. Okay. And so, with me, and that's how I would do it. When I came home, our spend time was, okay, tell me what it is that you'd like. It was materialistic, and with kids, honey, materialistic works for them. They're not really looking for your time, because they're gonna spend time with their friends, but they need things. They need things, and they want things. So we would do that, and then I would sit, with them and find out what's going on, and I was more interested in school and the whole, that whole system with them. So when I told them I had to go back on the road, of course there were sad faces, but they understood. You know, I taught them that this is how life is going to be better for you. And I think that some kids are not. They're not given that instructions. You know, they grow up feeling, like you said, entitled.
Yeah.
Like, I'm entitled to this because you're my mom.
You my mom.
You doing this. My son is 27. And I'll say something to him, he'll say, but you're my mom. I said, but I'm not your banker.
It's never enough.
No. I said, I'm not your banker.
That's where that quote came from, huh? Ah. Wow.
I'm not your banker. I said, yeah.
He tore that car all the way up, didn't he?
He didn't tear it up. It's just that, you know, the appreciation of. So now you gotta.
You gotta go fix that?
Yeah.
I got it. If your life was a movie, what would it be called?
Wow. I am Robin S.
It's a lot behind that right there. What does that mean?
The bad, the ugly, the sweetness, the trials, the tribulations. It's all in one person. I am Robin S.
Best advice you ever got, who did you get it from?
Ooh, yeah. I can answer that with quickness. Nancy Wilson.
Wow.
She was my mentor.
Get out of here.
First, Show Me Love first came out. And
What do you mean Nancy Wilson at?
I met her at the Apollo.
Oh, that'll do it. Yeah.
Okay, when I did the Apollo, she was there. And she said to me, God rest her soul, she said to me, no matter what you do or where you are, always remember to keep it classy.
Hey, you walk with so much class. It's all over you. Yes. Is there anything you want to say to This Is 50 before we get out of here? Because this ain't going to be the last time you up here.
Oh, good. I like to hear that.
Okay. I was hoping I ain't push you too hard.
No, you didn't push me. I don't mind the question.
Okay.
I don't mind them at all. I basically would just like to say to everyone out there, thank you. A heartfelt thank you, because you didn't have to follow me all these years. It's been 29 years. Did not have to follow me all these years. You did not have to love me and support me all these years. And my quote of the day is, when all that you are depends on whose, not who, but whose you are. Think about that. Let that marinate in your spirit for a little bit. Go out and be great, because there's a lot of great things happening.
Hey, well, like I always say, you just can't say you really something you got to be, man. We over and we out of here. Do have something to mind? Y'all go to commercial. And don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to.